Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. All right, looks like we're live. I'll pop in here. Hello. Hi, everybody. Everybody. Let's see if I can. Let's see. I can't see your comments yet, but that doesn't mean it's you. It means it's me. Um, How's everybody doing tonight? Don't answer that question because I can't see it. I'll flip this on so I can see everybody. Okay, there we go. How are you guys? We're gonna paint. Yes, we are. Somebody said, "Are you gonna paint tonight?" Yep, I just got here. I'm gonna paint. I'm looking to find the comments in my, hold on. Oh, I know why. Not the right window. Okay, window. Here we go. Oh, can I just do this? No, no. There we go. Where are the comments? Okay, Deborah, Pam, Randy, Sandra, Andrea, Tony. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get every of the comment. I can't find the comments. Oh, here it goes. Comments and reactions. Oh, sorry. All right. Welcome to my studio. And sorry for the mayhem. It's just normally, normally what happens is right before I go live, 20 people call me and need massive decisions made. It's kind of how I roll. So, um, okay, good evening. Hello in Arizona. Hello, Joanne, Maria, Kate. All right, my name is Tracy Weinzapfel. Welcome to my studio. Right there, it says my name right there. Hi, Anne is here. So glad that everybody is here tonight. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on in the world or in the United States. We're not here to talk about that. What we're here to do is paint. So, just so you know, we're going to, your hair looks fantastic. Well, you know what? I just had it done today. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. I just had it done and I got a new girl. She's so cute. Thank you, Blaze. She was just adorable. And thank you. You look wonderful. How about that? Yeah, literally, I jump on and then all of a sudden I get phone calls about 5 minutes before I'm supposed to go live. Okay, I do have water. I have found a solution to my water problem too, so don't worry. Everything in this office or in the studio has a purpose. Okay, I have 3 cameras that I can show you around. Number one, oh, that's not going to work. Hold on. Number two, maybe I should check and see what I'm aimed at. Don't worry, all the lighting will be off of this. Number three is here. Hello. Probably won't use this, but if I need it, it's here. I'll figure out where that other camera angle goes, but right now it just doesn't seem to serve a purpose. Hello in England, Nina. It's so nice to see you. By the way, I go live every Wednesday. I've stayed consistent with that. Um, Now it's been 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I know, I'm trying to get used to the day stayed the same, the time changed a little bit, but I will continue to do live free demos. Now, many of you have seen that I have been painting until my hair is falling off. No, I really have been painting. This was just a crazy, I don't know what was going on there, but I loved it so much. Believe it or not, this is a Jelly Arts print. to print of the ferns in the back of my yard. I think I'll offer this journal for sale. If anybody wants this, you buy the journal. Painting is in there already. But I am going to offer tonight's, of course. Last week we did a mixed media piece and everybody was like, wow, holy moly, you had so much fun. Sometimes I like to just like go crazy, crazy, crazy. Then I like to rein it back a little bit. So hello, Chris with a K. I don't really have a plan tonight. I was thinking watercolors. And this is what I was thinking. I might even open up a new set of watercolors, but, oh, sorry for you having to look at my butt. Here's a question I get a lot. Some of you know me. I run a group called Your Artful Journey. What does that mean? That is a paid membership where I do deep dives, I do lessons. I actually love the lessons this month. I love all my lessons, but some I love more than others. If you're curious about your artful journey, we will definitely answer those questions. It is a paid membership. It's a deep dive. This is a free demo. Your Artful Journey members do join in here because they consider Wednesday night as part of their homework. And I love for them to take all of the lessons that they are learning and put them into the Wednesday nights. So it's extra practice. Great group, great lesson this month. I love the lesson this month. If you're looking for some quick and fast, easy Christmas cards, we got you. They're not Christmas, they're holiday, whatever. I'm gonna, oh, there you are. Okay. So when I come on here on Wednesday nights, I do a quick free demo. Usually lasts 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. I start painting about 15 minutes in. I do get many a comment. Could you just start painting? Well, here's the thing. I like to talk to you guys. I like to see what's happening. I like to talk about you, what's going on, tell you what's going on in my little world, tell you how things work. And it's just a very basic lesson. So I get a lot of people who email me and say, how did you do this? I try to answer as many questions as I can, but that's what your artful journey is all about. The reason I'm in there is to answer all of their deep dives, answer their questions. I go live, I answer the questions there. I do morning meditation with them. Andrea said I just recently joined and I love it. And I got the Christmas cards. Love them. I don't know where I put them. Otherwise, I would show you. They're so fun. And if you join, by the way, here they are. If you join, we did 5 Christmas cards in like minutes. It was so fun. May the simple joys be yours. Joy. Can you tell I had a theme going? Merry Christmas. I mean, were these not? They're all different. Oh, like I really loved them. So if you're looking for a deep dive and you have some, I love it when people ask me questions and they're like, I am mad that you're not answering my questions. Well, I paint a lot. So go easy on me. If I don't answer your question within 5 minutes, it means I'm probably, look at Vicki says, hi from Illinois. I love your chats. I love to talk to you guys too. Hello in North Carolina, Cheryl with an E. Hello. I'm in North Carolina too. So if you see, I have a lot of my lessons that do particularly well are the time lapses that I do. And that's just setting my camera up and I time lapse it. And then I get people who say, how do you expect me to follow that? Well, just was hoping you were interested and would join me on a Wednesday night. So if you're going to crack-a-lack on me because that time lapse is too fast for you, well, I invite you to join me here. This is where I want you so I can talk to you. Anita said, your hair looks great. Well, that is thanks to Blaze in Franklinton, North Carolina. I'm going to have to put my hair up because my neck is on Blaze. It's on fire. Sorry, I think you can still hear me over here. Oh, I don't have a hair clip. Oh my God, yes I do. Okay, thank you. So for those of you who love it and join me on Wednesdays, you're welcome to paint with me. I try to keep things as simple as possible, assuming that maybe it's your first time. So if it's anybody's first time, thank you for joining me. It's a little warm in here. It's a little humid. I have a dehumidifier. So if it's your first time joining me, this is me. Let's switch cameras because this is not good. And then I'll do this. I'm still here, okay? I am going to paint a journal tonight. I am going to definitely paint. I think I'm going to paint this watercolor journal. I've been painting a lot of these. That's a mixed media journal. This is 100% cotton. If anybody would like to purchase tonight's journal, the painting is for free. I don't charge you that. You pay for the journal and you pay for the shipping. And the first one who would like to purchase it, if you send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com, the first person, it is yours. Okay, I'm hot. Okay, and I did pour a glass of wine. And so I thought I would take it down to the basics. What does that mean? What is the basics? Painter's tape, pow. Oh, I need to turn on my, give me a second. You guys, I'm getting so much more organized in here. It feels so good to have things put away. Oh, God. I'm not okay. I'm barely hanging on. I'm losing track of... Okay, guys, I'm obsessed with Jelly Roll. All right. So let's just make sure that this is working. I think it is, and hopefully it's not in the way of the other camera. And action. Okay, we're moving. All right, so what does this mean? Am I in the way of anything? No, good. Painter's tape. What are my 5 basic supplies? If you're in your artful journey, you should know this. Wine is not one of them, but I poured myself a glass. Number 1, an art journal. Doesn't have to be watercolor. I like mixed media, but I recommend something that will take water if you're using watercolors. Number 1. Number 2, a brush. Let's just use a number 6. Doesn't have to be fancy. It can be just a round brush. Pretty much if you buy a set of Crayola paints, I should just do it and paint with Crayolas. Oh. Then I could use the paintbrush that's in there, all right? It's a 6 round. I think it's a 6 round. Okay. All right. Number 2, 3, painter's tape. Why painter's tape? Well, it's because it's so much more fun to paint with painter's tape and have a nice clean edge. Okay. Oh, Patricia says my art wall looks great. Great. Thank you so much. Okay. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Watercolors. You can use acrylics. This is the classic set. Let me show you a new set so that you think you don't look at my ugly set. See, I can walk way over here and you can still hear me. Oh, I don't want to open this. Oh, well, if somebody buys this tonight, I'm not going to use it, but I just want to show you. Okay. Uh-oh, this journal was already purchased, I think. Okay. Now, this is how the watercolors come. If somebody wants to add watercolors to their order, I'll just send this one. I'm not going to open them, but you see my set? This is used and loved. This is new. You just have to take the little wrappers off, and they just look so great, and you just swatch them. It's probably one of the most fun things to do is swatch your watercolors. So, new set. There you go. I always should say, if you guys buy the journal and you want me to add the watercolors, you know, I can always do that. Watercolors. What is my, oh, okay. Some basic pens. I got these really cool carts over here. So now I have everything in little containers. Look. I swear my earbuds, my ears are not like the normal size of ears. I have little ear lopers. Okay, Sharpie, fine and ultra fine. Now, if you're really cool, the fine and the ultra fine, there's a dual tip, okay? But what is this doing in there? I have other pens, so don't think that. This is the classic set that I'm using. Now, those are the 5 basic supplies. I just gave them to you. I'm not pulling a rabbit out of my behind. That's it. Okay? So this is on, all of this stuff is on my website. Okay, and I do have a starter kit, but right now the starter kit is sold out because I just moved from California to North Carolina and something has to give. And it was not going to be my hair. All right, 6:47, we're going to start painting. What's the first thing I do? And that's wet up the watercolors. Get them all juiced up, get them all ready to go. Now mine are well loved. When I say well loved, it means I just used the heck out of them. But if you have the classic set of watercolors, and I think I have 50 sets of them in stock. I restocked all my watercolors. So if you're looking for watercolors, I carry all of these sets. These 6, okay, 8, 9, I think there's at least 10 sets of watercolors. Okay? And I'm not big about being fancy schmancy. Except for my hair. All right, painter's tape on my website. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Oh, I didn't even ask Chris what she would like. Now, I don't know why I cut that tape so long, but I did. What is the name of the set? It's called the Classics. It's the primaries. It's the, if you have this set, you can use and mix your own colors. So this journal that I'm using is 100% cotton. It's like handmade paper. It has the decal edge. It is one of my favorites. You can use mixed media. Now, who is anybody here the first time joining and you are just like, I have no idea where to begin? You can be honest. Chris, don't forget, is it Chris or Chrissy? Don't forget to send your address to Anne as well, and I'll send you an invoice right when we're done. Okay, if anybody would like to order my website, I can share what my website is, TracyWinesAppleStudios.com. Oh, it's right here. It's written on this. It's written there. Okay. Chris. Now, for those of you who have never painted before and you don't know where to begin, Chris. She's gonna not want to buy this journal. Chrissy, thank you. Okay, that's good. That'll be easy for me because that's my cousin's name. Her name is Christine, but I call her Chrissy. All right, so I wet down the watercolors. I'm thinking, I'm putting my brain into action. Let's keep it simple. I'm gonna just use the 5 supplies that I told you about. That way I don't go over to my bag of tricks and then you think I really cannot paint with just the 5 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it? Okay, here we go. Water, you need water too. Now, this is your first time painting somebody, maybe not. And you just don't know, and you say, oh, the watercolors have a mind of their own. Well, they do. Watercolors follow water, okay? Super basic. If there's no water, you got a problem because the watercolors are not going to work, all right? I'm just going to give me an area that, like, I feel like there could be something happening. I'm going wet on dry. I didn't pre-wet my paper. We're not going to fall apart since I didn't. Now remember, I am touching the middle of my paper and where it's still wet, so the water is following, the water paints are following where the water goes. That's okay. So that yellow might get a little bit lost. It's all right. I am most relaxed when I'm doing something like this. Now remember, 30 seconds before we started painting, oops, I pre-wet those watercolors. Why did I do that? I pre-wet, oh, whoops, I went into the orange. I pre-wet the watercolors so they would be nice and juicy and ready to flow. Biggest mistake most people make with watercolors is they forget to kind of pre-wet them and get them all ready to move. All right? And I know watercolors can be a little intimidating. I love when people tell me I can't control where they go. Well, that's kind of true, but you do have more control than you think. And also, I always laugh because I think to myself, I feel like a lot of us women feel like we are in control of everything when we're literally in control of nothing. I am in a prior, I still have it, OCD participant in life where everything has to be perfect, but I'm letting that go. Diana says, I'm new here. Okay, Diana, all we've done is taken some yellow, yellow, yellow. Then we took red, orange, and pink. That's it. Welcome. Welcome. That's it. Anything I've done so far that you feel like you can't do, I would like you to stop me now and let me know. I think we could all do this because you know why I know we can all do this? Because I know kindergartners who could do this. There was nothing, there were no brush strokes, there was no overthinking, there was just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? I'm in let it go mode. Now, I'm going to let this dry for just a moment. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's see, what do I have to talk about? I got my hair done. I ate my dinner by a fire pit. I have not solved world peace today, but I'm working on it. That's really all I have. Okay. I really want this to dry a little bit. So guess what I'm going to use? Oh no, this is another tool. It's a heat gun. Now, why am I actually don't need to use this. I don't need to. Let's prove why I don't need to. Now, I'm going to take my little swatch thing. This is how you swatch your watercolors. Mine get quite dirty, but I know what colors are there. So if you want to make a new color, you just bring it over here. You wet it up. Here's a new color I would like. Okay. I just wanted a lighter green. So you can mix these. That's what these reservoirs are for right here. That's what that's for. You know, people always ask, do you only paint flowers? No, I paint tons of stuff. You just saw but I save that. I save the good stuff. Love the pink on your glass. Oh, thank you. It matches. This one says, I run on coffee, wine, and cuss words. I actually don't run on caffeine or coffee because I don't drink it. And somebody gifted this. I won't acknowledge the part about the cuss words. Maybe a little bit. All right. On occasion, because I love when my mom calls me Tracy Ann. It just makes me happy. Okay. So now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to pre-wet this. Or I didn't pre-wet it. I just started painting. Not everything has to be, just Do, do, do. If anything I've done is intimidating you, let me know. But basically, we're just coloring as if we don't care. Oh, how did I solve my water problem? Do you want to know? While this is drying, Elizabeth, I'll take my camera and we'll do show and tell. I will show you. Okay, you don't have to get everything. Just let it go. Of course, as I'm saying that, I do everything. All right, here is how I solved. Let me move this camera. This is me thinking, okay? I'm going to move this other camera so that I can use it for show and tell. I'll show you guys my studio. You'll have to ignore my slippers and stuff. Okay, so other camera. Here it goes. So other camera. Ready? Oh, sorry, that might get. Just ignore the mess I have going. See that thing right there? That's a dehumidifier. Guess what that takes out of the air? Humidity and water. I'm not still working in California. Oh, I'm still working from California? No, I'm in North Carolina. Okay, those are my slippers that I wear back and forth. My studio is, I'll show you. Is there anything? Okay, it's a little messy, but you can see. So bucket number right, bucket number right. Bucket on the right, clean. Bucket on the left has Dawn dish soap, dirty. That reservoir goes into there, gets dumped. Okay? I let it dry on the bottom. I dump the paint. So there you go. Okay? Problem solved. I don't need water out here. You want to see my studio? Here's my studio. Roll up door. I wish I could show you this corner, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, I don't know how far that's getting. I can't see. All right, shipping, my vacuum. I've been working on my vacuum. These are all the supplies that you order. Yes, the shelves are empty. I'm working on that. Laser in the corner, paints, shipping department. Okay, this is where you guys are, I guess I can show you the backs of, this is where all the magic happens. Yes, the moving company broke my thing. I'm fixing it. Don't worry. Lighting, computer. This is going to be all cabinetry one day when the money tree finally gives in. Those will all go in there. Paint. Oh, you love the rug. That's my rug. That's my rug. Okay, that is a tour of the studio. Is there a name on the website for the set of watercolors? The Classics. I can give you the link. And could probably give you the link as well. Yeah, and if you order, I'll ship right away because I have about 50 sets of them. So there you go. That is my studio. All right. Yeah, I now don't have to go in for water, and water was just falling out, and it's distilled water when it comes out of a humidifier. So I am making great idea in recycling. It's so amazing. Anyway, hey, heat gun. I got to speed this up so you don't. Yes, I do have the classic set, and I will just jump over on my website. What I'm making time to play. Uh-oh. I don't know why this giant screen. There we go. That's what I need. Something reset today. I'll give you a link to my website. It should help. I'll give you the link to the shop, but I'll look up the Prima watercolors so you can see that I do have more than just one. I'm not sold on the fact that I only use one set of watercolors. I have many that I use, just so you know. But I happen to like the transportability of these watercolors, and I like that I can take them with all the good stuff. So if you're wondering why, there you go. Oh, you like the tour. Okay. I'm just having a really good time. Oh, I don't know where I gave that link. Hopefully I gave it in. Oh, well, now I realize I can give it in post to two destinations. Well, hopefully that works. Okay. Okay, I did see it. Okay. The set I'm using is called the Classics. Let's get back to painting. Is it dry? Is it dry? Is it dry? I'm so impatient. So, all right, Chrissy is going to get some fun in this. I actually enjoy sharing how I'm storing things because I'm the queen of cheapness. I would say frugality. I don't want to waste money on storage. I'd rather waste money on things that are going to color my world. Okay. So now we have the ultra fine Sharpie. I'm using a dual one. You could use one that is just looks like this. No, that doesn't look like that. Ba-ba-bum. It looks like this. I'm going very no frills. Uh-oh. Thank you, Anne. By the way, let's thank Anne. She is my community ambassador, my right hand, Anne, and she works for me and pretty much everybody in your artful journey. So thank you, Anne, for being here. All right, now you might be wondering what kind of scribbly mess and why is she not using a pencil? Oh, why don't I use a pencil? Don't get me started. I don't use a pencil, so just don't get me there. Okay? Now, here's the other middle. No, you know what? Let's just cut that guy off. It's a little bit there. It's a little bit sunshine. It's a little bit rock and roll. Now, why am I so relaxed? Anne just loves you. Always happy to be with you. Ditto, Anne. If you guys don't have an Anne in your life, just find one. She's amazing. Okay. So flowers is not all I paint, but I like the imperfection and I like that you can just have fun with them. Okay, and I'm just going to continue. So if you don't understand exactly where your watercolors, just let them tell you where to paint. Oh, wine and painting. Yeah, I should say wine could be your sixth tool, but some people don't drink, and I respect that. Yeah, your Artful Journey member, we do love Anne. Sometimes I have to remind Anne, working hours, working days, um, she doesn't understand those. Oh, tequila and painting, that's a whole different Tracy. Yeah, tequila Tracy, no. That was when I was 19. And that girl, no fun. Now, what about the where you went out of the lines? Oh my God, we do not have any lines. That's why we painted it this way. Now, do I sometimes draw first? Absolutely. Do I still go out of the lines? Absolutely. Okay. Now, let's draw a little leaf and another little leaf. Okay. It's got a couple of leaves happening. All the leaves are green, the leaves are green. By the way, I did the best fall landscape the other day. I was so thrilled about it. It just made my heart sing. I'm going to do a couple more because those sold. Anne, did you see that? She just said, "What is a clock?" She's gonna have demerits. She's not going to be employee of the month. All right. It is fun to be out of the line. So here's the other thing. Now we have all of this space. These are leaves, leaf, leaf, leaf. Okay. Now I have, remember that deep, beautiful green? Let's just go back in and let's paint here. So if you're international, Anne works international hours as well. I think she's on UK time, Australian time. I have to like tell her. Yeah. Anne and I fell into each other's world, and it's an amazing thing. Okay. Is this coming together for you? It's coming together for me. Okay. Now dry off your. Oh, I keep wetting this dang thing down, so I have to keep drying it off. Otherwise, we'll be here all night watching paint dry, which is another nice critique I get. Sometimes watching you is like watching paint dry. That's one of my favorites. I only got that once, and I literally had to hold myself back because my love language is sarcasm. I had to hold myself back from saying, "You are watching paint dry," because it's part of the process. I don't have a magic oven, but I didn't say anything. I wanted to. So I put Anne on them. Whew. Using a heat gun and being in menopause is just, and drinking a glass, like even a sip of wine is like actually putting me in spontaneous combustion. Is watercolor just watercolor? Is there a brand that's best? Oh, I could answer this question all day long, Diana. Um, Whatever you can afford. That's the answer. Get asked this a lot. In fact, I was recently contacted by another watercolor company. I'm not going to say name any names, but here's the thing: buy what you can afford. If what you can afford is Crayola, by the way, use Crayola. I could go get the set of Crayolas. I just can't find them. They're packed up. That's what I taught for a million years. Um, Work your way up. Artists, you get what you pay for. Now, listen, I'm going to be like, I think Holbein makes great watercolors. Daniel Smith makes great watercolors. Can everybody afford those? It's really dependent on your budget. I use Prima watercolors. I think affordability wise, also the amount of pigment is fantastic. They're portable. Now, somebody told me they don't like to have 17 different sets, so they prefer something much larger. This is Sennelier, so this is like, I took this in the house the other day because I needed more colors. My sets are well worn. Not Paul Rubens. I mean, but I I I I always say get what you can afford and live in that space and then work your way up. Now, if you have enough money to buy the highest end things, I would say, Daniel Smith, Holbein, those are wonderful. Winsor Newton, but I like to stay in a budget friendly space. Will it blow dryer work? Oh, absolutely. Blow dryer will work fantastic. I like a heat gun because it's also like used for embossing. And I do recommend you just be careful with a heat gun. Keep it moving, keep it off the surface of your paper because you could cause a fire. How would I know that? Because I was teaching a class and lit a canvas on fire. Okay. Yes. But I love to have a variety. I love that I can get in bed at night and take the painter's tape, a small set of watercolors, a Sharpie, and my book and one brush, and I'm good. I feel like that was a lot of like, you know, information salad that I just spit out in one sentence. No, we're going to keep going. Yeah, but I love, okay, yeah, people are giving paints, more paints. Yeah. Anne's giving you the link to my that's just to my website, but she can give you the link. I am not a snob about anything. I'm just trying to think if I am a snob about something. Like I wonder if there's one thing. Oh, I know. I like Triscuits, not woven wheats. Don't ever try to tell me a woven wheat is the same as a Triscuit. Also, I like craft singles. I do not like the store brand singles. Velveeta and cheese. Sorry. Okay, now let's carry on because eventually I have to be done with this in 15 minutes. That's the other thing. People tell me all the time, I don't have time to create. Well, I think you have time to go get coffee and you have time to check your social media for 18 hours and go down the TikTok hole and and then you go, "Oh, but I was looking for creativity there." Why don't you start here? I understand though, because actually I would say to you too, I don't want you to stop perusing my website. So you could go to my website. Pat says I like Kraft Singles and Heinz ketchup. Yeah, that other watery stuff is no good. Also, I don't want something that's called steak sauce. I want it to be called A1. My girlfriends and I had this debate about woven wheats one time, and I was like, nope, it has to be a Triscuit. I Now I'm just continuing to scribble here. Like, just I know I should never tell people not to peruse my Instagram and my Facebook. That just seems. Oh, by the way, if anybody is not following Tracy Weinzaffel Studios and you get an invite to do it, could you please hit like or follow? In fact, could you just like and follow? Because today, my social media, I work with somebody and she texted me and she's like, you are at 39,999 people. So I'm just going to go in and invite the world. Very competitive with myself. Okay. So with just some basic art supplies, we can we can create some fun here. Now I'm creating this journal for somebody because she purchased it or she's gonna purchase it or maybe she's left the country because she doesn't want to buy it now. Um, but hopefully that's not the case. So I'm going to add some more stuff as I go along because I already feel the need. And you already know, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just adding layers of color. So, so I'm going to go in and add. Oh, I'm following, but for some reason it won't let me find you unless you post live videos coming in. Oh, well, that's weird. I don't know how all that stuff works. I lied and I said it was only going to use the 5 supplies, but then I'm making a project for somebody. So I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit because that's how I roll. Was that carbon black? Black acrylic paint. I just can't help myself. Oh, and I got it all over my hands. You had to know I was just going to. My favorite liner brushes are the Microns, which I'm going to restock, but I have many of them in stock. I have paint all over my hands. Okay. Oh, Annette likes the pink flower. Me too. I'm just going to go in now, and I'm going to add, I'm just going to zhuzh it. We're just going to zhuzh. I have 40,000 followers. Really? That means a lot to me. You know how long that has been? A long time. Thank you, Anne, for looking. It was so funny. I got that message today. We competitive around here. Yay! Thank you for like and following. I should be saying that anyway every week, but I don't. I figure if you like or want to follow me, you just do it. Oh my God, dude, the marching band just came out. 40,000 people. Thank you. Do you guys know how hard it is to do this? It's not like, now, see, I'm just adding a little bit of, I like to add a little bit of flow. So glad I purchased it. I absolutely love it. Okay, now I better not mess this up. See, now she likes it now, but she might not like it if I keep going. Under pressure. 40,000, you guys. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm getting lots of hearts too. Somebody asked me the other day why don't I put the stars on so that I make money. I don't know. I I just want to paint. You just shared? That's even better. You guys, I am not gonna get off air until we hit 41,000 followers. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a marathon. I'm kidding. I I am kidding. I am not doing that. I, please, more followers. I've been here. I'm dying. I'm absolutely kidding. I can't even tell you how long it took me to get. I just know that 39,000 to the 40,000 mark, it was killing us. So we're gonna have like a, what do you call it? A share-a-thon, a like-a-thon. I actually would enjoy all the painting though. Now that I think about that, that's kind of not a bad idea. I love it, you guys. If you guys share it, this is actually great. I mean, what you're watching is free. I'm not getting paid to sit here. I mean, I am. Okay, now back to my Sharpie because now we're just gonna dot, dot, dot. Shirley says, "Is this your new time?" Yeah, I think so, Shirley. We're settling in about 6:30. I'm able to finish work. I'm able to eat dinner like a normal human being. I don't have to like run all over the place. I'm still continuing to doing free stuff. Like I went and painted pumpkins last week live. Somebody told me the other day I would watch you do anything live. I was like, I don't think so, but that would be fun. I mean, so I think we're adjusting around this time, 6:30 p.m., and we are going live in your artful journey. Is that this Friday? I'm really off a week. I have to go to Texas next week for work, and I'm taking my mother, who's probably at home right now, diligently packing her bag, whereas I'll be packing at 5 o'clock for a 7 a.m. flight. But uh, Mom, I love you if you're watching the next day. This is the Micron liner, extra long, 5/0, extra long detail. It's not in there. I'm placing a big Dynasty brush order. They want to do some brush packs with me, so I'm approving the artwork is what I'm doing. The other brush was just a number 6 watercolor brush. Okay. Hopefully that helps you. Now we're going to take some watercolor and I wet this down. Okay, Friday is morning meditation. I knew that is for your Artful Journey members only, and I love it. It's my favorite. We're going to do some fall landscapes for cards, and oh, whoops, I didn't cover that, but that's okay. I get sick of making dots, so I just splatter the hell out of it. Cheryl, if you would like information on your Artful Journey, we can get it for you. The reason I did not do another $10 challenge because of my move, so I'm kind of just told my team, we are doing one in January, and it's going to be the biggest one I've ever done in my life. I have already working on the content. So Cheryl, if you want some information on your Artful Journey, contact Anne at support@yourartfuljourney.com. That would be Anne. No, it's support. Actually, it's Anne at yourartfuljourney.com or support@yourartfuljourney.com. Okay. Okay. Love me some splatters. Me too. I don't know how much more this needs. I kind of proved to you tonight, you only need like 5 basic supplies and then the 10 others that I added at the end that you're not. No, I don't ever, somebody asked me to, do I ever get off air? When I'm done, 7:24, do I ever get off air and add anything? No, I do not. I photograph it. I download the video. I do a jig. No. I do not ever add. It is in the form that it is in is how it's. I don't want to add something and then somebody get it and go, wow, she really changed this. No, I don't do it. Now, I will tell you that on the average, oops, if I see something or like, well, no, I don't ever change anything. I just don't. You know why I don't? Because who you see is what you get. This is it. And I think it would be unfair to like say, here's my secret ingredients, and then I get off air and add 75 more secret ingredients. That is not going to let you accomplish the same goal that I was just encouraging you to do with me on your own. Join your Artful Journey. No, you're going to get deep dives. Oh, she wants my signature and some hearts. You're going to get those, girl. So I just want to be clear about that. I think it's very unfair if I see somebody, I go, wait a minute. You can't fool me. I didn't see you do that. Okay, she wants some hearts. Well, of course, I have to give her hearts. Her nose is itching, and I probably have paint all over it because I have paint on my hands. Oh, I think the paper's burning. My signature is a Pyrrole red heart. Pyrrole red hearts, not just one. I usually do a few. Sometimes I do 5. It's my favorite number. And today is no different. This to me is like the all-time best way that I can personally escape, get a break from life. I have a lot going on, as many of us do. So I am not saying I am the only person with stuff going on. Ooh, that's a big heart. Okay. But this to me, especially doing it with you guys. Oh, shoot. Well, it's going there because 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a fifth one. It has to be an odd number, but 5's my favorite number, but sometimes I only do 3. Okay, that's perfecto. Listen, she had a request. I'm going to put this away. I will send an email for the journal. Now, do I wipe all my watercolors off? No, I just put those aside. I put those aside so they dry. I don't want to close everything up, put it in my bag or anything like that. So I just, you can't really tell, but I do let them dry. Push the water away. I carefully remove the tape at a 45-degree angle. There she goes. Love this very much. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed painting this for you. And hopefully, if you're just joining me for the first time, you had no idea who I was. I didn't drive you nuts. Oh, Holly said, I should have bought this one. Well, I know I love this one too. So I got to say, oh, look at how nice that tape, whoa, comes off. Okay, heating that tape up really does work. Now, what if you just totally missed everything I did? Oh, you love this. Okay, what if you just totally missed for the past whatever and you did not see what I did? You can go to my website, TracyWeinsAppleStudios.com, and I do list all of my supplies, and there are tutorials. I'm just going to push my stuff aside. See, I just put it aside. I'm not going to touch the painting. Here's the paint. Oh, I got to sign it. What are you going to do? You going to let me leave without signing it? Chrissy, always sign your artwork. Every original piece of artwork I sell is signed and stamped because when I drop dead, I want you all to know that's probably going to be worth millions or a million pennies. 1,000 pennies? A few pennies. Okay, so maybe I have to pay you to take it. Okay. Do I have paint on my face? Okay, I don't. It is 7:29. Class is dismissed. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Yes, if you go to the website, Tracy Wines Apple Studios, along the top, there's a menu that says free tutorials. If you don't feel like you're inspired and you don't want to go down the TikTok hole, then go to my website, find something, paint it, share with me that you painted it, you were inspired. There's a wall of paint behind me. If you cannot find something to paint here, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Have a, thank you for another fun hour. For those of you who are wondering, I will just continue to go live at random times, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting this art business, this crazy little thing I call art. And if you're a member of Your Artful Journey on Thursday morning, I will be live coming to you at 10:30 a.m., I want to say. Oh, don't quote me. Sometimes I get the times wrong. And it's Eastern time because now I know what time zone I work in. Somebody let me know the other day. Would you stop saying Pacific Standard Time? I can't help it. I lived there for 30 years. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Chrissy, thank you for purchasing this. If you purchased anything from my website tonight, I will be shipping right away. Have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you all soon.